भारतीय न्यूज, सीधा, सटीक और निष्पक्ष।
नमस्कार, बहुत स्वागत है आपका। भारतीय न्यूज देख रहे हैं आप। आपके साथ मैं हूँ श्वेता अरोड़ा मल्होत्रा और आज इंडिया कॉम का फर्स्ट डे और 19th सेशन जो है इंडिया कॉम का हुआ, जिसमें हमने सस्टेनेबिलिटी को लेकर बात की, ग्लोबल डेवलपमेंट को लेकर बात हुई और बहुत से एमिनेंट स्पीकर्स जो हैं इस दौरान हमारे साथ जुड़े। पूरे वर्ल्ड के एमिनेंट स्पीकर्स जो हैं उन्होंने अपनी बातचीत रखी, इस पर अपने इंसाइट्स रखे और बहुत ही इंसाइटफुल सेशन जो है ये रहा। इस वक्त हमारे साथ नगारों के MD मिस्टर व्योम जैन जी है हमारे साथ। बहुत बहुत स्वागत है व्योम जी आपका।
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू फॉर हैविंग मी।
बहुत ही अच्छा, इंसाइटफुल और बहुत ही एक्सप्रेसिव आपका सेशन था, मैंने पूरा सुना। हमने सस्टेनेबिलिटी को लेकर बात की है। व्हाट इज सस्टेनेबिलिटी अकॉर्डिंग टू यू?
So according to me, I think sustainability is essentially making this environment and all the resources available to our future generations, right? So we only utilize the resources to an extent that we make our future generations have these resources available at future point in time. So that is essentially sustainability. हमें अपने resources को conserve करना है, उनको properly utilize करना है, waste नहीं करना है. That is what is sustainability.
सर, इस मंच पर हमने ग्लोबल डेवलपमेंट को भी लेकर बात की और उसमें ये कहा गया कि दिस इज द न्यू इनिशिएटिव्स। आपने बिल्कुल सही कहा, रिसोर्सेज को बचा के रखने हैं, अपने फ्यूचर जनरेशंस के लिए हमने अपने रिसोर्सेज को बचा के रखना है और क्या क्या उसको लेकर हम स्टेप्स ले सकते हैं। दैट इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट दीज डेज एंड दिस इज द हाई टाइम टू टेक सच स्टेप्स।
Sure. I think it is very important to preserve these resources and using the technology to preserve these resources. So for example, if you see, I gave an example of agriculture, right? So agriculture mein you can use sensors, you can use tools like IBM Watson, which can help preserve the resources. It can help conserve the water, the soil. It can help improve the utility of soil, right? And it can help improve the quality of your products. It can help improve the quantity of products. In fact, एक research में हमने ये भी देखा कि the quantity of products which was essentially available after using the new and technologies, it was multifold, more than 5 to 6 times of the without using the technology. So I think that is one. Agriculture mein I think there is a utility. Then there is wildlife. Wildlife is very important. We need to conserve our wildlife. और अगर आप देखेंगे तो वर्ल्ड WWF, so that has in fact used certain IoT sensors and devices in some of the endangered species, which has helped us reduce poaching and which has helped us reduce poaching to an extent that now it is only 4% poaching and 96% of the conservation, right? So that is where I think we see the technology is very important. I also talked about smart buildings. For example, our office, we use this concept of smart building. We use a lot of systems like LMS, which is lightning management system. We have SMS, which is shade management system. We have solar rooftops. We have heat reflective tiles on the top of our building, which help in reducing the greenhouse effects. So multiple ways which we can use technology to help improve the sustainability. Or achieve sustainability, I would say. So I think that is important. And there are multiple examples which I can give. Of course, there's a lot of research which is going on, and I would really appreciate if the students at the college, they can, find out new business cases, use technology to achieve a better sustainability.
बिल्कुल, आज के एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में आपसे जानना चाहूँगी। इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस थे, एमिनेंट स्पीकर्स ने अपनी बातचीत रखी और बहुत ही अच्छा सेशन जो है वो रहा। क्या कुछ कहेंगे आप इस पर?
बिल्कुल, आई थिंक देश विदेश से जो हमारे एमिनेंट स्पीकर्स ने ज्वाइन किया, बहुत ही अच्छे थॉट्स हैं एंड ऑल वेरी लर्नड पीपल. आई ऑल्सो हैड अ लॉट ऑफ लर्निंग फ्रॉम देम. काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को है एंड सस्टेनेबिलिटी के बारे में उन्होंने काफ़ी डिटेल में डिस्कशंस किए एंड काफ़ी सारे ऐसे चीज़ें बताई जो शायद मैंने आज तक सुनी भी नहीं थी. तो आई थिंक there's a lot to learn and I hope the recordings would be available, which I'll want to go through again and probably pick up some pointers and take it to maybe some of our clients who are looking for sustainability options. And in fact I have that list जो speakers थे उसमें, तो I have that list. I want to connect with them on LinkedIn and other channels and learn from their experiences. So great learning for me and great experience for me at the conference.
मिस्टर व्योम जैन जी, हमसे बातचीत करने के लिए, अपने एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
Thank you ma'am. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
So we have Dr. A.K. Saini with us. डॉक्टर ए के सैनी जी, इट वाज ए इंसाइटफुल कॉन्फ्रेंस और बहुत ही अच्छी बातों को लेके बहुत सारे डिस्कशंस हुए, बहुत से एमिनेंट स्पीकर्स जो है हमारे साथ जुड़े. आपका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा इस कॉन्फ्रेंस को लेकर और क्या कुछ कहेंगे सस्टेनेबिलिटी को लेकर?
देखिए, दिस इज़ द 19th edition of this international conference. It's called INDIACom, and I would like to say that it was started in 2007 when there was no discussion about sustainability per se. So I think this is really remarkable that the organizers and the founders of this conference, they really thought of this well before actually the word took up. This is a matter to be discussed and to be practiced. I think this is itself is an example of sustainability, that we are able to continue and sustain this conference as in the last 19 plus years. And this itself is talking about that not only in terms of continuing, it is also basically how we are progressing, we are growing, not only in terms of the participants, in terms of the papers which are being contributed. I think in all manners it is really making good progress. So that itself is an example, as I said. And regarding sustainability, as I said, since it was something which was well ahead of the time, and we are now trying to contribute to the global development, to be sustainable development through the role of technology, because technology sits at the center of all these sustainable development goals which we saw, and we need to we are looking at achieving those by 2030. So I'm sure that the technology solutions, the kind of application which we look at and which are being showcased, being researched by not only the students, the researcher and the faculty members, I think this is going to make a good contribution. And we have seen in the years that they are going to focus upon the social applications which are going to make our life much more easier and comfortable.
We are talking about technology, sir, और artificial intelligence की आजकल बहुत बात होती है. This is the next level of technology. और आजकल हम लोग अपने रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में भी देख रहे हैं कि how we are using it. तो इसको लेकर आप क्या कहेंगे and global development को लेकर आपका क्या take है, sir?
See, AI, as all of us know today, is an inseparable part of the technology. We find that this is basically trying to bring a new dimension to the technology domain, because it is not only the knowledge which we possess, it's also trying to use that knowledge and try to create different applications. That means the impact on different social activities which we carry out. And it has led to the areas like IoT, we talk of robotics, we talk of data science, we talk of networking, industrial automation. You think of almost every area has been impacted. Even the way we educate, we deliver training, that all has been transformed a lot through the AI. But there's a caution to it that while we are looking at making our roles and making our applications or work much more smoother, we also look at the negative aspect, or the aspect which need to be looked into is regarding how do we use it. It should not really create the creativity, because ultimately human beings are best at what? This is the creative thing. We also, the human beings have created AI. So we must not stop looking at the creative solutions. We should not simply use AI as a tool, that's all. But we must also think of how do we improve things, how do we think differently. That's very important. So creativity is very important. And my only apprehension is that we should not simply look at the use of AI, but we should also look at how can we further grow it. Like we see the integrative AI, generative AI, all these are applications. Like today's students are more inclined towards using ChatGPT for creating answers and all. I think we need to look at and make sure that we are able to sustain that creativity among the individuals, which is going to be the key factor.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving your precious time. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. So we have with us Professor Sneha Kabra. She is from University of Delhi and Secretary of IEEE Delhi section. बहुत बहुत स्वागत करना चाहूँगी मैं. I want a small introduction of yours और आपका experience में ज़रूर जानना चाहूँगी आज किस तरह से आपका experience रहा. आपने conference को attend किया, बहुत से eminent speakers जो हमारे साथ जुड़े. How was experience?
Well, Dr. Shweta, thank you so much. First of all, I would really like to extend a heartfelt thanks to Bharati Vidyapeeth for calling me to this 19th edition of INDIACom 2025. It's a wonderful conference, and I am totally overwhelmed to see the kind of speakers, the kind of papers which have been presented in this conference. I mean, there have been papers from diverse fields, and it's indeed a pleasure to know that in a conference like this, there are participants from as far as 26 countries, and about 1600 plus papers were received and 400 were accepted. So that's a wonderful thing. I mean, an IEEE level conference of this standard is what we look forward to, and I think that this should set an example for other institutes also to follow.
आप दिल्ली सेक्शन IEEE की सेक्रेटरी भी हैं और आप बहुत ही माइन्यूटली हर चीज़ों को देख रही हैं। तो जिस तरह से इंडिया कॉम लगातार ग्रो कर रहा है और हर बार हम देखते हैं कॉन्फ्रेंसेस में नए नए लोग हमारे से जुड़ते हैं और कुछ नई तरह की इंसाइटफुल शेयरिंग जो है वो होती है इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे। तो सस्टेनेबिलिटी को लेकर इस बार बात हुई, ग्लोबल डेवलपमेंट को लेकर बात हुई, इस पर आप क्या कहेंगे?
Definitely, Shweta, sustainable development goals per this is the theme of this conference. So there have been many talks, many speakers during the inaugural session spoke about sustainable development goals, and it is very much relevant to today's time. I mean, there are so many challenges which we see in our day-to-day life. It may be social injustice, it may be poverty, or it may be hunger. There are so many things which we as a nation are really struggling to solve these kind of challenges. So conferences of this kind really bring that kind of thought in the young generation, in the youth of our country, that we not only need to think of our degrees and just work for our projects and publications, but actually we need to work on some technologies which can truly bring change in the lives of the needy people, which can make the society more inclusive, more a world as overall as a good place to live in. So this conference has really served the purpose. It has truly served the purpose. It has met very well. The theme of this conference is met very well in all the presentations and all the papers.
दिल्ली सेक्शन IEEE की मैं बात करूं और आप सेक्रेटरी हैं वहाँ की, तो किस तरह के चैलेंजेस आप लोग फेस करते हैं? मतलब इतने लोगों को एक ही मंच पे लाना, फिर कुछ टॉपिक चूज करना, फिर उस पर बातचीत करना और सभी के थॉट्स और सभी के आइडियाज को एक मंच पर लेकर के आना. हाउ मच इज डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू?
See, IEEE as such is a global community. It's the biggest technical global community across the world, and it consists of people from diverse background, not just in Delhi section, but even in the India level. That is, we have India Council, then we have the entire South Pacific Asia, region 10 that we fall under that region. And above that we have the global IEEE. So in IEEE it consists of people from diverse background. So within Delhi section, if you see, we have people from industry, we have people from academia, we have people from scientific organization. So but it's always good to have different views, different opinions, but of course all of us, we have a common opinion, we have a common motive. We look forward to foster the vision and mission of IEEE, that says that we have to advance technology for the benefit of humanity. So no matter how much differences we have on some or the other issues, but at the end of the day, whatever we conclude, whatever we decide is for the benefit of humanity.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving your precious time. Thank you so much.
भारती न्यूज़, सीधा, सटीक और निष्पक्ष.